That's right.
Winner.
You get a balloon that'll last a day.
That's all for the.
Quinn is my balloon and I'll cherish it.
We have shiny Pokemon.
Oh my god.
Woo! Let's go see the audience.
Sticker!
Look, I'm all about some gold stars.
I don't know how to get these together. Hey, we have something on the computer, don't we? We do have something on the computer, yay!
Like, what are we doing?
I can jam with random Pokemon trivia. How do you guys like? Alright, so we start off in. Did you guys come to the panel earlier where we were talking about legendary Pokemon? These are going to be non-legendary Pokemon. So in Gen 1, Arcanine's species name is the legendary Pokemon. That is because originally when they programmed the game, Arcanine was supposed to be in there with Zapdos and Articuno. But they took him out and they replaced him with Moltres and they forgot to change the species name. So he's still a legendary Pokemon, but not by scanner. Exactly.
Excuse you. What? Excuse you. Need more power Herb Sky Attack. God Bird.
Zapdos is the only bird.
Oh yeah, of course Zapdos is the best one.
And not even, I mean, Heat Wave, Extrasensory, Thunderbolt / Discharge. You can't beat a Zapdos like
You can't beat a Zapdos with Subroots. How about that?
With what?
Subroots. Subroots pressure
That's the
salt.
signature ability Astro. It can literally melt down into water and become completely, you can't see it in the water. And who else can do that? Castform, cellular structure is also similar to water. He was man-made. So, you might not know. Yes.
Water technology!
Wait. We have to do this over now because I don't want to see Oh no, it's just something I saw that was really famous.
Stickers individually. Everybody deserves a sticker. Could you all came to my panel? Yay!
In the meantime, she's working on a computer. Porygon 2, C, and regular Porygon are all man-made Pokemon. And it's interesting because you have the first Porygon, can't fly, you actually can't even copy its data to the disk, it has copyright protection on it. That's in the Pokedex that it has copyright protection. So they decided to upgrade it to see if they could get it to work in outer space. And it still couldn't fly, doesn't need to eat any food, and it doesn't need to breathe. And it started acting a little bit weird when they did that because it started to have artificial intelligence. And so at that point, Team Rocket developed a dubious disc for Porygon 2. And that does allow it to fly and work in outer space, but it's subject to glitches and acting really, really weird. So if you ever watch Pokemon Battle Revolution, Porygon Z will just glitch out and freak out for a second, and then it'll go back to normal. And then it'll do it again really, really quickly. So that's kind of evidence of, number one, Team Rocket not knowing how to program a Pokemon. And number two, AI and Pokemon being created. Castform was also created by people. And of course, Mewtwo was created by them messing with Mew's DNA. And depending on which, we talked about this a little bit earlier, but depending on which lore you read, there's the first one where they just got Mew's DNA and they just kept recombining it. And there's the second one where Blaine mixed some of his genes with Mew's genes, which equaled a psychic link between him and Mewtwo, which is a little bit weird in the manga. And there's a third version where they took an impregnated Mew and they messed with the DNA of the embryo inside of Mew before it was born, and that was where Mew came from. Well, Mew is actually a genderless species, so this is a good question because Mew actually might be an alien Pokemon, because you guys remember the very, very, very first anime intro, Mew is seen flying around in outer space. And then Mew, this is true. If Mew is the ancestor of all Pokemon, and a lot of those Pokemon are from outer space, such as Clefairy, Clefable, we have Deoxys, all those guys are from outer space too. Maybe Mew is from outer space. You never thought about it that way. So that might be a little bit of lore there.
Is Mew the ancestor of Arceus?
No. Arceus is God, Mew is Jesus.
Is Mew the ancestor of Arceus?
Yes, because Mew is infinitely better because he came first.
Yes.
Be a game mechanic?
And he's cuter.
Okay, who can guess what our next game is?
Well, just because that they're related doesn't mean that they can reproduce. They might have different reproductions.
Isn't that Pokemon?
Pokemon Dictionary.
Ah, it was a Pokemon.
It's a small Voltorb!
It's a Pokemon.
Explosion. I'm gonna call it explosion.
Technology.
It's not that. It's a Jigglypuff paper on the top.
Very disturbing. It's probably a very disturbing shape. Two balls working on it.
Just keep hitting you so good.
That's gonna fix it.
Two balls working.
That's how technology works.
Technology works best with This is just the rapid ear dog.
Yeah, seriously. Come over here and believe it.
Whoa, what the heck?
Come on.
Right unlike the
Take over, Colby. Colby's also one of our Pokemon Center workers. Please give her a hand.
I haven't been around today much because I'm also working other parts of the con, so forgive me. But I've been putting together who's that Pokemon for you guys because I know everybody loves that part of the show.
And they brought it back.
Yeah.
I love that part of the show as a kid. Yes?
Oh, Pokemon.
I've always in the show when they said something that our
I remember that.
Yeah,
I remember that.
they messed that up.
Somewhere when they were translating it, they just mixed up the frames, and so they stuck one where after the commercial break where it shouldn't have belonged.
So the answer
Oh,
was
and when they showed the evolutions in the second season,
So
or
like,
whatever, they
all
did
of
that
these
too.
are right.
As far as we know,
So,
has not been beta tested.
remember, do
Technology.
not mail these out because you didn't get a sticker if you did it right. So wait for him or him to call on you.
It's gonna be me.
It's going to be
I'm not
Nico.
watching it.
Are you ready?
I'm leading this.
Okay, okay. First. Oh,
Jigglypuff.
Yay!
good job.
Hooray!
It's good.
Whoa!
We
Okay,
did
I have a
the
Chimchar
fifth generation Pokemon this time, since Black and White has been out for a while.
No more spoilers.
It's okay, there are other Pokemon in it too. I'll take it.
So Duo
I
is the
think
second
it's his
type.
French name.
You guys hear Duo in
It's
there?
like Zygometal.
It's because that it's kind of a division of two Solosis.
I like that name.
So it's essentially the brain of two Solosis. They're really, really smart, use psychic powers. They can read your mind. That's all.
Yay, Pokebags! Right, and next we have...
Oh, hell no.
I didn't even know this. I heard it.
Haxorus.
Shiny Haxorus is one of my favorite shinies.
So Haxorus actually, naturally the ones with the biggest tusks are the ones that are going to lead whatever den that they're in. But also the tusks are strong enough to break through steel. So you don't really want to get hit by that or any of a Haxorus's other attacks.
I know that one.
You pick
Brown. Alright. Alakazam actually chooses to hold spoons to amplify its psychic power. In the manga, Mewtwo fights with one giant spoon. So I think it took that page out of Alakazam.
I wish you could. That's its sidewave.
You guys ready for next?
what is that?
I think the headband.
Mr. Headband. Is it Wailord? It is Wailord. Yay, Mothman.
Do you have a question?
Yeah.
Yes.
I've heard girls that had Wailord and Green is
That is true. And that's because of the egg groups that Pokemon are classified into. Both Wailord and Skitty are in the ground egg group. So something as
You
large
should
as a Wailord
Google,
would agree with
I think
something
it's
as small as a
Skitlord, and it's a whale. I think Wailord was like skitty ears and legs and stuff.
Reading in Pokemon Universe.
Yes.
Yeah.
Reading in Pokemon Universe. No one knows because no one's seen it. These
Yeah, they
Pokemon
always just come out holding
together,
eggs.
and then there's an egg. And then the daycare people pick it up. And they're like, hey, where'd this come from?
I see you ready.
I have a question.
Yes.
What is the heaviest Pokemon in existence?
No,
Groudon is
it's
the
the
heaviest
biggest, but not the heaviest.
Okay, next Pokemon.
that.
No, I wasn't
Oh
even
yeah, no, I didn't really do that.
You.
I do know this.
No, you already been picked. No, you haven't been picked. Have you been picked? I don't remember. Was he picked?
Carnivine.
I don't think so.
I don't think he's been picked. Okay. What is it?
Carnivine.
Is it Carnivine? Is it Carnivine? Okay, it's Carnivine. Hooray!
I don't really have any cool facts about Carnivine. They only make their homes in jungles, and they like to ambush prey and just eat it whole. But as you guys saw from James's Carnivine alone,
They're based on Little Shop of Horrors.
He doesn't eat James. I mean, seriously.
that makes me well.
What is that? What is that? What is that? I have no idea.
Wait a second. Wait.
On the back with the black dragon.
Oh my gosh!
It is a drift loan. I knew that one. Yay.
They color the
I already gave my drift.
the Band-Aid yellow.
He does carry white kids.
Kinda creepy. He's a yonder.
YouTube the Red Bull.
It's a total yonder.
By the way,
No, that's my personal universe. Because Hypno
White
is still
tiger.
No.
White tiger. Anyway, we're gonna get back to Pokemon now.
Tiger!
Black Dragon's good people.
Next.
Oh, what's that?
I think I saw his head first.
Very nice. Zigzag is actually called Zigzag because it likes to run in a zigzag pattern, and whether that's by choice or by some other inoperable brain tumor is unknown.
I mean, I can't even show it.
Oh, yes, I mean. Close your eyes.
It's okay.
Technology.
Okay,
It's all good. Right there. Just push it. Push it. Push it.
Can't you just hit it on the screen?
No, it makes brains.
I hope you all are taking notes on these Pokefacts. It's going to be a test. Yeah. It should be. That'd be a good test.
Alright, I'm looking this time.
As long as it ain't about Pokédex conference, I'm good.
Teaching. I have no idea what's behind me. You and the Pikachu. Oh, it is.
You guys may or may not know that Girafarig is a palindrome. If you spell it backwards, it's the same way spelled forward. Also, its tail has a tiny little brain in there, and it'll bite people, whether the other head wants it to bite people or not.
Which is kind of scary.
Although, isn't that the head that uses Crunch?
I think so.
So,
So it puts its butt in your face.
it'll protect it while it's asleep.
Oh, I didn't see that one.
Looks like him in the back.
It's a Kabuto.
I used to love Kabuto.
Racing one was hard. A long time ago, they're one of the few Pokemon that have a scientific name that I don't remember off the top of my head. But Kabuto liked to capture its prey and suck the prey's juices out of it. So, yeah, basically. So it's like a cross between several crabs and.
Aren't all the fossil Pokemon
Let's
actually
think
based
about
on
who
the little
prefers
stick things?
Ammonite over Kabuto. Who likes
No! Kabutops, that's
Kabuto?
what
Kabuto
I
wins,
do.
I
yay!
think I like Dominite better.
I'll bet when extinct because its shell's actually ready for him to carry around.
My favorite fossil.
Thank you. All about cradling.
Okay, what's that? I have no idea what that is.
Joltik.
Go with the Rose over here. What? You already got it?
Yeah, you already said it.
What? I'm so confused. This is my panel. How many times do I have to say that?
You said you have no idea.
I don't even know who
So I was
answered
the
it.
one that
I
said.
did.
Joltik is the smallest Pokemon to date. Which is interesting because when it evolves into Galvantula, that more than quintuples its size.
Sorry.
Yeah, it's big.
When it latches on to Pokemon, much like a regular tick, instead of drawing blood, it likes to draw on their electric energy, which can leave people feeling very tired and very weary and depressed. Yeah, because you need that electric energy.
My favorite bug Pokemon, right there.
So cute.
It's so cute.
Alright, go.
Right here.
That's Chansey 2, basically. I'm sure it'll have a bank form in an evolution next generation.
Then 2 generations later, you have a baby form.
Do you know it's correct? Vito likes to use its ears. Huh?
I was saying, I was gonna let someone else take that because I only remember it by its Japanese name, which is Tommy. Yeah, maybe.
Oh no.
Yeah, we can do it.
Alright,
Does that work? Alright, next. Let's hand who's first.
wait. Did you pick someone
I think
again?
his hand was first, but I was telling
Okay.
you.
Okay. Whose hand was first?
But what letter?
Which letter did you get?
It's F.
It's an
Is that
F.
your final answer?
It's a capital
All
R.
right.
I don't see
It
it.
is. It doesn't make much
It's
sense.
the coolest looking one to me. I have a question for everyone. What is your favorite unknown?
Exclamation mark.
Question
Question mark.
A lot of people like
Well,
it.
I like exclamation mark because it looks bored.
It does. It has the. It's just that flat line. It's like.
I used to know it too. I'm not as good at it. But I remember reading the walls.
Talking card, the game, I gotta say unknown cube.
See, I just thought myself.
Attach it to something and it reduces the tree cost by 1.
Yeah, it's really cute.
It does look like a
That's why I use that one because it's the cutest.
Speaking Mario.
Alright? You guys ready for the next one? Try it. If you've already gotten a sticker or anything, try to leave it for other people to guess, but if no one raises their hand, feel free to guess yourself. Alright, next.
you with the tails hat.
Darumaka.
Yes!
A little chubby, isn't it?
Who loves Darumaka? Right here! He's one of the cutest ones ever. I love that one. I never want to
Zenmo card is awesome.
If Zen mode was permanent, it would be great. But it's
Yeah. As soon as your HP goes back up, it's like, all right, I'm better now.
Just let the color change. I think we're gonna run out of slides. There was. It is.
I'm sorry it's so discolored. This is really bothering me. I think.
They're all shiny. Actually, it's not.
I think that is basically what it's like.
Yeah.
It actually gets kind of.
Double pack.
They have side back.
Gay consumerism.
Guy in the
Light. I always mix those names up. That's it, Colette.
That was
Yeah. Its evolution annoys me because I'm
So Golett and Golurk
but it
were
only has
both
like one actual
kind of
fist
partially
attack.
created / partially used by an ancient people to just help with everyday chores and building things way back in the day. That's why they're still in the relic castle. They're still alive up there.
Dragon Fire Power Go start. They actually they did a bunch of ghosts. They all named Relic Castle and Dragon Fire
Did I pick from the guy?
Yeah, everyone's in
We'll go with the fancy lady. I don't know. I can't think of any other answer.
You caught them maybe?
It is on.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
That's wrong.
That ain't Omnite.
It is? Now I look like a jerk.
Shame.
I'm sorry, everyone. That was our fault. I love Pokemon.
Excuse me, our fault.
I think you should be. It's your fault too. Because you said it is first.
Whatever.
I don't think he actually looked at it.
Next.
That thing. I don't want to stick my brains
Have you ever gotten one or not? You put your hand up every time.
Sorry, I can't help it.
We'll go with you. Maybe we'll see your appetite.
I can't remember.
What is that? I don't even know what that is.
It's got
Okay, I'll give it to fancy lady because I'm not a jerk. I swear.
You claim the compass Pokemon because of its nose is always pointing towards magnetic north. It evolves from nose pass when it's exposed to radiation.
Magnetism.
That's
What about
on
in the
top
battle?
part.
If he's fighting someone and the Pokemon he's fighting is magnetic south.
Then he loses.
Wait, is it with face?
No, he can't. He can hit. He can send his back
I think
nose
it's the
at
type of
him.
thing where, like, if you take a compass and you move the needle, it'll go back. So, like, if you just relax it, maybe it just returns. That kind of thing. I just completely made that up.
What about Pokemon isn't made up?
No,
No, Pokemon is real.
otherwise I'm gonna have a lot of.
Alright, ready?
Oh, I really does skull.
You have not answered yet.
Almost everybody has.
Duskull, why don't you have levitate?
I want to be a jerk again.
He said Duskull.
Now I'm a jerk again.
What did he say?
I don't know.
Oh, I thought he
I'm
said
bad at this
Duskull.
Pokemon thing, remember?
See, I heard Duskull.
It
Now
is
it's my
Duskull.
fault. You gotta stop.
I don't know.
Steven, I think you should be here.
Why am I doing this? Everything you want. I'll take a time with you.
Okay, I guess you guys are gonna have to start speaking up because we're not hearing it. It is Duskull. He said Duskmore, but he's really quiet, so he got the first part right.
It's dust.
He's making a mockery of our contest.
Okay,
Oh, what is that? Okay.
okay, you look very eager to answer this one. Bean Boo! You're correct.
I wish Bean Shao was faster.
When I first saw that thing, I thought it was Winnie the Pooh. He's a honey pot.
I can't remember. It's Evolutionary. Bean Shao. Which I think
Broken
is really,
arm.
Yeah. Well, it's like its arms. It's got its own sleeves made out of skin.
You guys want to keep going?
Yes. I want stickers.
Okay, ready?
Yeah. You.
Jump up.
Yes.
Yeah, useless thing.
He just
Yeah,
did.
that was
Oh,
all
no,
I
you
had.
didn't.
Sir.
No, don't.
You don't have a sticker. You get a sticker.
So jump up is
Take a
grass flying.
sticker.
Not so much that it can fly on its own, but it can get blown around by the wind very easily. So it just tends to ride the wind and go wherever the wind takes it. Which is interesting because Skiploom has a flower propeller on its head, so it can actually control where it goes. So when it evolves, it no longer can control where it goes.
Do you call it
Nope, no propellers at all. Its tail is actually that little stubby thing in the back.
Which one did you get?
Oh yeah, Skiploom has one on its head and two on each side.
There weren't any good ones.
I got Staravia.
It waits 20 days to be rescued. It is a grass type, so it will resist the water.
Oh, I think I know why it does that. It's basically the things that head is supposed to speed, so it evolves.
Yeah, it likes to spread its and so that they don't get blown around, they clump together in massive, massive bunches so that they can at least hold each other down. You gotta help. You gotta get a little help.
Hence Mass Attack in the TCG.
When you evolve your Paras and your Parasect, you can difficulty because doesn't it have like, since mushrooms are parasites and you're basically making the parasite grow stronger and turning your Paras into a slave?
That's
I don't think you should feel guilty, but
you gotta say it like that. You should feel guilty when you evolve your slow. And you make a slow bro. Because you're not making it smarter, you're just giving it pain.
Injecting poison.
Yeah.
Or evolving Slowbro into Slow King.
Well, Slow King at least it gets
I
smart.
think we're throwing around the word.
Smart enough to be a pain.
Yeah, I know,
And
right?
then
He's
dead.
standing right here.
Isn't it symbiosis? Isn't it more of a symbiosis because they thrive off of each other? Doesn't Parasect's power come from the size of mushrooms?
Yeah, can you spore?
Living off Parasect,
Being able to use spore is pretty good power to have.
The next century that it loses all its free will with the Parasect.
Really?
It does. It controls its brain once the mushroom is there.
What's really
Well
the
then, never
Pokemon?
mind. I totally killed myself as a child.
It's basically immune to friendship.
Childhood is
I will
over.
never evolve a Paras again.
I will evolve all the parents.
What about that Paris in the anime?
That Paris in the anime was awesome.
Yeah, but it seemed pretty happy when it evolved. Because it defeated Charmeleon.
These people are paying attention. That just happened.
That did just happen.
I don't know if I should give him a, should I give him a sticker,
No!
folks?
You can't get it, but he doesn't know.
No cheating.
No yelling it out because you don't get the sticker and then nobody else gets the chance for a sticker. What's that?
They ran out of letters. You only had two.
Yeah, you can only have 2 on each one.
Why does fridge have a D and refrigerator doesn't?
That's the English thing.
That's the same. That's the reason Diamond in the manga is actually named Dia.
Hey guys,
Next one.
let's keep up with Pokemon. Anybody know what this is? Who doesn't have one?
I think everyone's
I
having.
think everyone's got well, it's being that one. Over there.
Oh, I don't know that. No, I'm sorry.
Close. I think.
No, not close.
Yes. It's Hippowdon.
I've never seen that thing in my life.
I'm Kooper.
The Pokémon actually sweats sand, so you think that'd be really painful, but since it's a ground type, it works out.
He's got huge lips.
It
It's
does.
so painful. Like, just think of how easily it would be for things to fly in there, like bugs and stuff. And like,
Yeah.
Joltics could climb in there.
Hey,
It's
camera off,
terrible.
dude. She's
That's
a mom.
terrible. That's so sad. Just
Don't think it's like big.
Hey, camera keeps lava inside of his body. That's not
I don't want to think about it anymore.
The Pokémon can expel sand from the force, so it can just shoot it out.
Okay, that makes me feel good. Alright, let's go on to the next one.
Over here.
Form. What form?
So Shaman can have two different forms,
That one makes it great.
land form and sky form.
And sky form is flying, right?
And you can change this form by exposing it to the Gracidia effect.
I'm pretty sure that's not real.
Alright,
Sky form's a jerk,
and
though.
for the next one,
Wait. I always forget this thing.
Right here.
I'm bad with the
I watched a Pokemon episode with this in it. I
Yeah.
can't remember.
Yay!
He's that freaking
Hold
thing.
on.
Yeah.
I always think it's Yuga, and then I have to think about it because that's the Japanese name.
I'm the same way. I would all Japanese things already.
I always said Emo should be born HM1.
I don't know what's next.
You know,
We'll get
emo.
there.
Yeah.
I know there's some.
That's a bad joke.
I think I've seen
I don't like that when that happens. Then I can't ever unsee.
like what happened.
Nice.
Ice. Alright.
Ice and rock. Wait.
Who's ready for that one? I don't know. Oh, you have not had a chance to answer? Yes.
It's a pretty well form of Chansey.
It's a pre-evolved form of Chansey. How did you? She was Zucchini. I said Zucchini. I've never watched that part of the show, so I don't know.
Brock has a really, really strong Tapini that just likes to pick up unnecessarily heavy things and throw them.
It's one of the ones you can have in the garden in the Pokemon
So you can take walks with your Pokemon. They might find an item.
And then in Soul Silver, they can take that concept on 7 Terrier.
Alright, let's
I don't think that should be a permanent option. I think it should be something you can turn on.
Why do people think that's better than this panel that I'm running? That's amazing because you get stickers at your phones. I see what you're doing.
I got a Giblin sticker. I'm happy.
We got a bag of bottles in here.
Alright, and for the
How do you
next
do this?
one. You haven't had a chance?
Exploder.
No.
What?
Close, not quite. Yes.
I really want to train the Explode and name it Kooper.
That was the first card to have 4 attacks.
Oh, yes.
Answered something correct earlier before we started doing the Who's That Pokemon.
You have a question?
There we go, those that prizes. No, I got it before they started giving us stickers. Yeah, I got that a bunch of them, but evidently they gave them all out.
That's a good point. And then it gets louder at loud drips. Yep. That's it. I didn't even think of that. I like that. We're gonna have to do this now.
Nerds all of you.
It's
But thank you for giving me my favorite.
It's too bad you can't. What's it called? Hyper voice doesn't do the thing Shatter does, and you can actually. Then you can actually say Porygon every time you use it.
Oh, that would be cool. Yeah.
So you know what we all are going back to the Black Shore.
You with the hair with the jacket.
Yes, you. Yes.
In my opinion, one of the most disturbing Pokemon because it can drink its own milk and gain HP.
Look, that's nutritious and delicious.
It helps children grow to healthy adults.
Well, I'm fine with children,
Yeah.
but a cow shouldn't got its own udder.
Yes.
They, actually, in the Pokemon universe, they don't
They
eat
don't eat
them.
Pokemon. They eat other things. Apparently.
Yeah.
They just don't show the cows because the cows are the male.
Like they have shown.
I'm eating Miltanks.
No, Taurus is the male. Miltank is the female. Cows are these.
But they can't breed into each other.
Nobody knows about to make the food.
For some reason.
Because there are dogs in the Pokemon universe.
Which
They
is
just don't have
weird.
Don't eat Max.
Bird on the old Weeping Bell card too.
What's that?
Bluebird.
What is chicken? Oh,
I mean, it comes with its own garnish, so you kind of have to eat it.
I like the Quakers, by the way.
Inhumane. First you're evolving Karases, and now you're getting fetched.
I'm kind of being artistic.
There's so many moral decisions in Pokemon.
Which like that
Besides,
person.
yeah, besides catching animals and forcing them to fight each other and keeping them in small groups.
Hey, they converted it to energy
Hey,
walls
we're
in
gonna move on
Pokeball,
to
so
the
they
next one. Alright. Oh, who knows that one?
Someone who has an answer.
No
Who has an
idea.
answer. Everyone.
I know, I think the one behind the one. He had it. How would you ever guess that? I have no idea.
it was your acting skills.
Teddy, your assistant is on to its mouth all the time because we'll just take its claw and leave it soaking in honey so that whenever it sticks its claw in its mouth, it tastes like honey.
And
Which
each
is
all
pretty
has a
smart.
unique flavor.
This is true. They all have a different flavor.
Is it gamey?
This is
They tell me lots of things.
Yes, why is
Because it's probably the only one that tried. He tried to speak English so that he could impress another female meow. That's true. And Mewtwo can also speak
Well, he
English.
doesn't speak. He's just psychic.
Yeah.
Psychic doesn't
Yeah,
count.
psychic
Stop.
types.
He's like
So,
Porygon. That thing.
I mean, mentally you can say whatever you want, but Meow's the only one who audibly does it. And his first phrase was, "She sells seashells by the seashore."
But his first word was rocket.
Yes, that is nice.
Nerdasm.
Orange for rah.
Because I can name Meow's first word.
Oregon Island. What is not located?
I think he moved his
Yeah, he
mouth.
spoke in the movie.
It was an episode where they finally got to
Said, "I need
payday,
pens."
payday, and they were like missing everywhere. And it was like a point. It was in like the first 2 weeks. Because those were like
Now you gotta poke it.
anything after that.
Oh, I forget the metal evolution. I know the first and the last.
That one is very difficult. I can only read it. I can't see it.
Dr. Rock.
It only took Ash like 20 episodes to catch the dumb thing.
Seriously.
And even though it was following him the entire time.
It's wearing those cool shades though.
Yes.
Nobody wants
I
mine.
wonder if it'll get rid of those that evolves to Crocodile.
Gibble.
Yeah.
Since he's actually evolving them.
I love Gibble.
Finally.
Garchomp is
It only,
awesome
it only takes
Pokemon.
him 5 generations and what's been like 20 years to finally become a semi-good trainer.
Let's go now.
You with the rainbow shirt thing.
Yes. We're going.
Gen 5, right?
Let me
I
out.
don't
This is
care.
my favorite cat though. Wait, I like Skinny better.
I like Skinny better.
My problem with almost all the cat Pokemon is that their pre-evolutions are cooler than their evolutions.
I agree.
Like, I can live with Persian, but that's like the only other
That was
one.
actually useful.
And I kind of...
highest bidder? Do I have $20?
How about 100?
I'll pay 5 cents.
How about 200?
I heard 200. Going on.
My soul!
I heard a soul. 200 for a soul.
Well, if you give us the drip loop, we can then get the drip loop away as another prize.
Or we can auction it off for more prize.
There's so many possibilities.
You can give one of them. Do you have any?
I know how to kill this fish in one shot. Shell Smash Cloyster. Shell Smash Cloyster, Spike Cannon. Or just Spike Cannon.
Wait, is it opposite party?
Right?
Let's do the last sticker. This was for all the juniors.
Ready, go.
Steven?
Oh crap. Why now?
I'm really tempted to pick on him because he doesn't have.
Pick it, pick it. Let's go,
I'm
what
picking
did
him.
you say?
Yeah, 5 seconds. Go. 1.
Go Lydia! Got Lydia!
4. 5.
No idea, no idea.
Try again next. Mr. Grey Hoodie.
What did you say?
No.
No, I think that's the final evolution.
No, that's the basic form.
basic
No,
It's Gothita?
Gotharita!
Gotharita?
Gotharita. Gothita is the base form. Gothitelle is the top
Don't be a
form.
jerk again.
I got it.
I don't know this. He said it was okay. You can click these
It was Gothitelle.
Fight to the death! Rock, paper, scissors!
It's not Gothita, it's Gothitelle.
Now, if you guys want to just play for fun, we do have a few more slides.
Let's do
We
it!
don't have any more stickers or prizes. We can give out hugs from your trainer of choice.
Alright!
Hidden power.
Alright, you guys ready for the next one? Ready, go!
Pokemon ever.
Oh, I thought it was Volbeat for a second.
Do back.
You can say no one.
Anybody. Whoever gets here first. Don't
The
all rush at
cool
once.
thing is that his antenna click together and make a cool noise.
Because I
Oh, she's gonna give her a hug.
Further use of it.
Oh, man, they really shafted Pikachu. He does have a really cool cry, though.
Yeah, but that's about all he has.
Alright, and the next one is... I'm gonna have to go with Kooper over here.
Torkoal!
Torkoal! You want to hug Kooper?
I do.
It's a black turtle.
Finally.
His shell is black.
You should vote for the black turtle.
No!
I am voting for the black turtle.
Tiger!
I'm sorry.
Phoenix! This never works out.
Larvitar, Tyranitar. Wait, it is Larvitar. I was thinking that was the middle one for some reason. I know, I'm good.
You're insane!
I can name most of the 600 plus. I can get tongue-tied. I'm allowed to get tongue-tied.
I can get it like Gen 4. And then I'm done. I have yet to learn all of Gen 5.
Alright, you guys ready for the next one? Oh, the last one!
Screw that. I see.
Oh, I have no idea.
Cotton.
If people thought Jinx was racist, this thing takes it.
What is this thing?
Huh?
We'll find out.
Okay, it's only found in black version. It's based on cotton. Its abilities are Prankster and
That corner
Infiltrator.
Yes! Good
That's
job!
terrible.
I know.
This is also my favorite Pokemon from 5th Gen. Other than
So
Fire.
You put a lot of thought into that.
I know. I read that somewhere and I was like, oh wow.
Wow.
Okay, now I have videos, but we don't have any audio.
That's terrible.
You know when you are the same weight and they are the same colors even when they're shiny?
Comic-Con forums after the con, so if you guys want to check out some funny videos and we can talk about Pokemon there and stuff, you guys are welcome to join the forums to do so. It's absolutely free.